Good day here today. I thought, obviously, I thought we swung the bats really well, played good defense. I think we still left a lot on the table here today. Things, and that's hitting too. But I'm proud of the way we came out and just took care of what we needed to do. I thought in the first game we obviously didn't pitch great. We didn't give up runs, but it's too many walks. It was frustrating. I think Kerry said we threw 120 or 130 pitches in a 6-inning game, and it's just way too much. So got to get better there. I thought Ruby popped out and was really good, and it's good to see. It was great to see Kat get the last out. So good day. Got one game left in season one. Going to play a good North Texas team that's already beat a couple of Big 12 teams. So we're going to have our work cut out there.
Is it cool for you to see Ruby kind of experience this atmosphere for the first time?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was ready to play at home. There's something about being here that I just love. It's just we play so well here, and I think it's what we have. And I'm so thankful for Jesse Martin and what he just continues to do. No matter what anyone says, he says we're gonna do more and more. And got the extra bleachers out here, and I know if we had more, we'd sell them, and I hope we'll continue that. So I'm just thankful for him. He's been by my side the whole way, the whole time here, all 10 years, and just continues to help push us forward. And to walk out here and to see a full lineup like that was awesome. And then it spills over into those new kids just getting to experience this, and they've seen it, but until you get to play in it, it's really awesome. I think our fans are going to love those two a lot.
When did you know that she said we're gonna make the emergency?
I actually saw a picture a couple of days ago. Jennifer Halstead, one of our good donors, said, "Hey, I got all these," and I think they're hers. I don't know. She showed me a car full of them, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And it was really cool.
There were times last year when you talked about, we just need some energy. We need to have fun. We need to be light. How valuable is it when you have she's celebrating at second base after, I don't know if you saw, she went and did like a Lambo leap up to do the cheese heads. How valuable is it to have someone with that kind of energy out there?
Well, she's a special player, and I think she's really back to being her too. I think she started off like that, and then kind of got in a little lull where she was figuring out how people are gonna. The scouting is really good, and people are trying to force her into things. We're playing a good schedule, and so she's had to kind of figure some things out. And even though she's already played a bunch, she's still got to learn and evolve. But the one thing I told her just last week was, no matter what, I need cheese. I need the smile. I need whatever it is that you are, who we recruited. I need that no matter what. I told you, you're probably not going to hit 500 here. Not with this schedule and not in this conference. So don't worry about the numbers. They'll take care of themselves. And I think she's really taken that to heart, because she seems like now she's really starting to be dialed in, playing super fast, playing free, swung away today, hits the ball off the wall. That's the kind of stuff that she's got to do to really evolve. So it's cool to watch.
She said that it was sort of her idea whenever the pitcher was out of the circle in that second game to step off the bag. Just kind of, she said she likes terrorizing teams on base paths. What do you think of that whole scenario and what you guys are doing on the base paths?
Well, she as she was running down, she said, "Hey, can I go?" I said, "Yeah, I want to see what it looks like." I don't love it, but I'm not going to tell you also that it's not right. I don't know yet. I want to be able to watch that a couple of times and see how teams approach that. So it kind of made my skin crawl, even though I told her yes. I know Bergie had no clue over here, so he was looking at me going, and I'm like, it's all right, so we were just it was kind of a weird spot. So she's just not afraid, and she does things that she's been taught well and groomed well, and so just because she's doing it doesn't mean it's wrong. Just means we got to figure out how we can utilize it with talent at third. We got to have a sign to kind of know that that's going to happen, so that talent can work off and do some things as well.
This is a weird question. Is this team louder? It seems like there's a lot more chatter around the infield. Maybe we could hear it differently today? I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's Bergie. I think that's his influence on our infield. They're really communicating. There's a lot going on. I actually was looking at somebody today. I think it was Blood and Rose, and then they were talking, and I was like, man, I love what I'm seeing. And before you even asked me that, I just thought to myself, yeah, I think I see the same thing. And we're at home. I mean, we're comfy here. We've been waiting to get to this point, so I think everybody had a little different sort of energy today, even though that's probably not the recipe for being great. I think we got to be like that each day. But home opener, man, it's something about playing at home the first day that's really cool. So,
Kayla talked about some of her off-season work, like sitting on a chair and doing top hand, bottom hand drills, like that. You called her a professional hitter.
Yeah.
Is that kind of the stuff you're talking about?
Yeah, and I mean, she's gifted. Like, she gets herself out more than she gets out. You know what I mean? And she's frustrating me a little bit right now because I think she's given some at bats away. And she knows that. I took her out of the game the other day, and she was pissed. And I understand it. But like, we have good hitters here, and so it's good to get some of these other guys some at bats. And even if you're a starter, you look back and go, dang, I need to just stay locked. And so my expectations for these guys are very high. Like I tell them all the time, don't look at my reactions because they're poor. I mean, when you get out, they're pretty poor. But it's because I'm shocked they get out. That's how I feel, and that's what I want them to know is, like, it shocks me when somebody can get them out. And so I just want them to have that same sort of mentality, and when we can get there, we'll be really good.
You brought up Ruby's performance today, but we rewind a couple days ago to the game against Nebraska. She obviously went toe-to-toe with Jordy. Kind of that matchup, everybody was kind of one. I guess what can you say just about that a couple days ago too?
I mean, Ruby's as good as anybody in the country. So, but Ruby has to focus. I got on her here in the second inning. I said, hey, you're not pitching in this game like you were the last game. And I said, I don't care who's over there. I don't care about any of that stuff. Like, if you want to be the best of the best, every game has to be the most important game you've ever pitched in. And she's so close to getting over that last hump. And when she gets there, you guys, I promise you, it'll be a show to watch. She's not there yet. And so she can rise, but she can also drop. And I don't want that gap. She's got to be able to be up here no matter what, always. But watching her pitch against them was wild. It didn't shock me, to be honest. What shocked me was how in control of her motions she was. That was the growth. When she gives up runs, I'm shocked. Okay, so like, I wasn't shocked that she went out there and shoved it. I was more shocked at how she controlled everything, and it was really cool to watch. So she's really starting to pitch well, and our team is starting to really get behind her and feel her energy, and Coots as well. It's been cool to watch.